If you've ever visited Central Europe, chances are you've taken a Euronight sleeper train. These international trains offer a comfortable, eco-friendly way to cover medium distances across the continent while you sleep. You can go to bed in Vienna and wake up in Krakow or Warsaw. But here's something curious. How do these night trains manage to turn relatively short trips into overnight journeys? The answer? Long stops. But that's only part of the story. Take Bohumín, for example. It's a modest town of around 30,000 people, just up the line from the larger Czech city of Ostrava, and yet, every night, several sleeper trains pass through here. Bohumín isn't alone. Stations like Břeclav in the Czech Republic and Salzburg in Austria also host multiple overnight trains. So, what makes these spots so important? The key lies in flexibility. These extended layovers aren't just for passenger comfort, they serve a critical operational purpose. Longer stops at strategic stations allow railway companies to swap out train cars, change crews, and adjust to demand with international night trains. Let's say, for instance, that there's a surge in summer travel demand between Košice in Slovakia and Warsaw in Poland, but not enough demand to justify a dedicated night train. In this case, Czech Railways and PKP Intercity might coordinate to sell a certain number of sleeper train tickets between Košice and Warsaw, despite no full train operating this route. Passengers traveling between Košice and Warsaw would have a dedicated sleeper train car attached to a Euronight train bound for Prague in Košice. When this Euronight train bound for Prague stops at Bohumín, the Warsaw-bound sleeper car could be coupled to a Euronight train headed to Warsaw that's also stopped at the same station, in effect, recombining the two trains. Keep in mind, however, that this is just a specific example, and these train recombinations don't necessarily happen too often. But anyway, it goes to show that long layovers with night trains enable connections like these. But it's not just about logistics. On routes like Prague to Košice, which could be done in 7 to 8 hours at a normal speed, sleeper trains purposefully take their time. Why rush when the goal is to arrive rested? Extended stops at quiet stations give passengers more time to sleep, creating a better overall experience. On top of this, during long layovers, crews can be changed, allowing for night trains that go longer distances. This entire network, currently branded as Euronight, is made possible by a few well-positioned hubs that connect different national rail systems and make this entire system run smoothly. Although Euronight services are somewhat fragmented nowadays, with ÖBB's growing nightjet network slowly beating Euronight due to their more modern trains and higher level of comfort, these trains still run almost on the daily all across Central Europe. The concept of a sleeper train over a medium distance isn't unique to Central Europe either. In the UK, for example, Great Western Railway runs a sleeper train from London to Penzance, a trip that normally takes 5 hours by train, but takes 8 instead with a sleeper. The same thing is done in France, with services such as the Intercity Nuit that runs between Paris-Austerlitz to Toulouse for around 12 hours overnight. In the world of night trains, time isn't just about distance. It's about making the journey as seamless and restful as possible. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to see more content like this, please like, subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.